Good morning from Malta. This is Emma and Matt here with another episode of In My Plant-Based Kitchen from Malta on the road. This morning we are just about to head out on our trek for the day, and we thought we would do a quick taste test because we picked up some fruits that we have not had before this trip at the grocery store yesterday. And in fact, neither of us I have never tasted a persimmon. Have you? No. So in my classes, I'm always talking about the importance of variety and eating different things. And so one of the things that we like to do when we're on trips, often the food is not why we travel as vegans, although it's been wonderful here in Malta. We even found a fully vegan restaurant yesterday in Valletta, and that was really good.
Really good.
Yeah. Do you want to describe your lunch? Yours was particularly spectacular.
It was a really nice mix of a salad, some jackfruit that was kind of had a barbecue flavor added to it, and then some grilled tofu, edamame with some cucumbers and a different kind of, I'm not even sure what it was. It sort of seemed like a cucumber, but not really. So, but it was really good. Whatever it was delicious. It was really nice.
And I sampled it, of course, so I can attest to that. And I had like a wrap with vegan sausage and sweet potatoes, which I haven't had since I left home, so I was happy. And yeah, so the food has been really good here, but often the local dishes are not very vegan friendly. So we do like to try to sample anything that we can, and often that's different fruits and vegetables. And persimmons we can get at home, can't we? I think I've seen these at the grocery store, but I've never had one, and they're very common here. I don't think they grow them. We haven't seen them growing. I'm not sure. We haven't seen them growing, but they're for sale everywhere, so we thought we'd give them a try. We did a little bit of research, and I think, please correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is a Fuyu persimmons, or persimmon, and that is the sweeter variety. And we followed the directions and got one that was sort of soft to the touch, like a ripe tomato is what the directions I found. And so we're gonna open it up and give it a try. Do you want to do the honors?
You better do it, because I don't know how to prepare it. I don't know how to cut it. Like, just cut it like a tomato?
This is an experiment. Ha! I think so, yeah. Go for it. I think you cut the top off and then you kind of eat it like, it said you can cut it like an apple or something like that, but we obviously don't want to eat the leaves. And apparently persimmons are, oh, look at that. And they're supposed to be kind of jelly-like, and you can eat the peel apparently. Apparently they are really, really high in vitamin C. So
I'm gonna cut this right down the middle here.
Okay, and then why don't you hold it up so people can see what it looks like. It looks really nice and juicy. And it doesn't seem to have any seeds, does it?
Apparently not.
Okay, bite into it. You're the guinea pig. See what you think. Oh, he's just taking a small piece. I want to try this too. What do you think?
It's like a plum. It's a bit like a plum.
Like an orange plum.
Sort of. Very juicy.
Well, I ate my peel.
Oh. No,
you know there's fiber in peel.
I should eat the peel,
yeah.
shouldn't I?
See, I do it to him too. For those of you who've been in my classes, and I'm always razzing you about eating the peel. Oh, so that's pretty tasty.
Welcome to my life.
I would eat another one of these. For sure. What do you think?
Yep, they're good.
So we'll have to determine. Like I said, I think it's a Fuyu, but there are many varieties. Apparently the most common varieties of persimmons you can get are the Fuyu, which you can eat ripe, and the Hachia, I'm probably saying that wrong, which is more astringent, especially when it's unripe or underripe. So you want to cook those or make sure they're really ripe and up. And I've seen other, we did some YouTube research and seen other people like scooping them out like almost like jelly.
Jello out of a cup.
It doesn't really have a jelly flavor, hey, but it's really ripe. It's very nice. I would have that again. Okay, so the next thing we have is cactus fruit, and these we see growing everywhere.
Pretty common.
What did they say? Our book said that cactus, the Maltese planted cactus plants, huge plants everywhere. I'll post a couple of pictures with this or add them to the end of the video as protective barriers, right?
Yeah, almost like a fence. Make it grow like a fence.
And they're still everywhere. And right now is the season when the cactus plants or the cactus fruit are ripe. And we did do a little taste test of this ahead of time, so we know what we're to expect here. But this is pretty fun. They have really, as you can see, lots of bumps on the outside, which is where the little spines are. And you do need to, you can't just go and pick them off of somebody's, which we wouldn't do anyway. But I guess when they sell them at the stores, they somehow get these off. I'm not sure if they just cut them off or what they do. But anyway, the spines are gone. Do you want to crack that open?
Okay, so the way we were shown was to cut both ends off. So you got a nice fruit on the inside.
I love the color of it.
They just cut kind of down a seam like this.
But just through the skin, right?
Just through the skin, and then peel the skin off. So it's quite thick, well, relatively thick.
You get a lot of skin. I don't think you want to eat the skin on this.
And it seems, it's not really tough, but yeah, I don't know if you could probably eat it, I guess, but not with these, probably wouldn't be too palatable with those bumps on the outside. So now you get this inside fruit here, and here's the inside, and it's loaded. It's really full of these pits, these little pits. So they're quite.
See them in that one?
Sort of. There's kind of, if you could see that or not, but there are quite a few pits in them, and they're almost like little stones. They're really hard. I haven't tried to bite through one yet, and I'm afraid I'll break a tooth.
They're a bit like really hard big grape pits, aren't they?
That's right.
Yeah, and so I swallowed a few, and nothing bad happened yet.
You're invariably going to swallow a few when you eat these things.
Or you're going to be spitting out a lot of pulp. Again, in the research that we did, people said they just blend them into smoothies. Some people make jam from this, and and pull the pits out.
Which I really would check with. I mean, they're really hard pits, so I don't know if it would damage your blender or not. Plus, you're going to have all this grainy material into your
smoothie
pulp now. So
can I taste?
Yeah.
I really love the taste of these, though.
The taste is nice. It's very mild. And so it is like somebody. One other video we saw, it was sort of a bit like a melon. So it does taste a bit like a combination of a melon and sort of a cucumber almost. But yeah.
But they have almost like a strawberry taste or raspberry.
Oh, that's like
very,
completely subjective then, because I don't see that at all.
Well, very like. See, this is why we're both doing this. So you
but
can hear both of
they're
our
really
opinions.
Good. But very pitty, loaded with pits. So you'll be spitting out pits like crazy when you eat these things.
I don't really have the patience to like pull every pit out, so.
A lot of them you're gonna swallow.
I'll swallow them.
Which is not the end of the world. You'll be fine.
I think it's good fiber. I'm sure it is.
Wow.
That's why these are high in fiber. Hey, look. I swallowed mine. It's fine. I didn't choke or anything. Yeah. And they're a good source of magnesium, apparently. Pretty good source of vitamin C and a little bit of calcium. So, variety is the spice of life. Is that what they say?
They do.
Diversity is so important in our diets. So I'm figuring we're adding a few extra microbes from eating these different fruits that we haven't tried before, and it's a fun experiment. And before we go, I wanted to give you a little tour around our beautiful Airbnb that we're staying here in Malta. Mm-hmm. It is an old renovated house. So I don't know how old the house actually is, but it's in a very old area in the city. And as you'll see, you can see behind me the stone. It's been beautifully renovated, and it's actually way bigger. We got this Airbnb at a screaming deal because it is the off season, but it has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, really way too big for us. So we've been inviting all our friends, but nobody's come to join us yet. It's
and a great balcony up on the roof.
A
really
balcony
nice,
on the roof.
Really nice rooftop balcony.
All the things amenities that we could want, a washing machine, a dishwasher even, which we've used once, but has all the pots and pans. This is one of the reasons why we really enjoy staying at Airbnbs when we're traveling, because it makes it so much easier. There's a really nice grocery store down the road called Welby's, and it has a huge vegan section. Just really, honestly, very similar to being at home, with even more variety and different choices. So we've been really enjoying this. And this is the kitchen. As you can see, well equipped, stove, all of that stuff. Nice little sitting area. And I won't take you upstairs into the I'll even have a breakfast bar. I won't take you upstairs into the bedrooms. So that gives you an idea of one of the places that we're staying right now. That is it for this episode of In My Plant-Based Kitchen. I hope you've enjoyed riding along with us. If you see a persimmons at your local grocery store or cactus fruit, sometimes we can get these really nice seasonal fruits. Give them a try. Highly recommended. Both of them. We would eat them again. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you again soon.